Hey guys, what's up? I got another one here in the mail today. It should be my WLTOYS V959 chopper with camera, version 222. And so I'm going to try to be cool here like Leprechaun 79 and open my packages with an overly huge knife here. Like that. And I got to pay many thanks to my friend Jan Jowney for giving me this sweet knife. It's like a mini Rambo knife. So, this is one heck of a packing job. I don't think there's no box in there. It's just two sides of the foam shell and a bunch of their fancy yellow tape. It's another one from Hong Kong. So hopefully I don't kill myself or my cameraman here. Or the helicopter. Let's see what's inside here. Okay, let's see if I open it right. It's probably going to be stuck to the shell. Okay, there we go. I like that. Looks fancy. I think I paid $50, $60 for this. I'm not sure. Heard rave reviews about it, and decided I had to get one. Hopefully, by now they have fixed the dropping out of the sky issue. It's got the foreign adapter on there, apparently. But they were nice, and they gave me an adapter that just goes to. Hopefully it's still 110 wherever this adapter is for. 110, 120. Like it is here in North America. They just give me that adapter for it. So you can stick it in a regular American outlet. Kind of sits in there. But I sure like this remote. Yes, as I was saying, I got mine in, I ordered mine in mid to late September 2013. So hopefully the dropping out issue, which they supposedly say has been fixed, is fixed. And I got the latest version with, I guess it was the one of the two, the board or the transmitter itself. But it looks pretty fancy. It's got lots of little trim buttons on there, your nice screen here. And it's got other options right here. I'll be going into those in more detail also here. So it looks pretty cool and has a different buttons up here. I think these are for turning on the camera remotely. So I got that. Alright, so apparently they give you a USB adapter for it. So you can plug your micro SDs. They give you a 2 gigabyte, but you can of course buy it at the store for a lot higher capacity. But I'm guessing they're figuring based on runtime of the chopper itself, what you can record. So that's nice to have in case you don't have that, because USBs, all computers have those. So that's nice. And then this is the battery pack. It's a 5,000 milliamp. Oh, 500 milliamp. Sorry. 3.7 volts, which is a 1S, and it should be a Li-ion battery. It's a little weird how it's at an angle like that. Hopefully it's not an issue. It just kind of caps the end, I guess. But as a comparison here, here's the battery from this one right here is from a Hubsan chopper, the X4, and then this is the one from the WLTOYS, this big boy right here. So that's just for comparison. Now on to the chopper itself, the quadcopter. That's what we're all here to check out. I'm very set back by the size of it. I knew it would be bigger than my X4. I thought it'd be a little bit bigger. Let's do this. If we can get to stay. That's the difference in size. And there goes that. I looked around all over the web trying to find the difference in size. You know, these two next to each other. That's my other quads that I have. And I haven't seen it, so there it is. So, as noted in other reviews, the fronts have a wire light, and the backs have red, just in case it's a little far away, you can tell the orientation of it. These blades are huge. They're kind of nice. They spin on they got it's like a pinion and spur type deal here on each one. And there's a little camera, and you can adjust the angle on it right there. You can adjust the angle on it right there, see that? So that's cool. And then the SD sticks right in the back here. Let's pop the top off this sucker. It kind of snaps in. You see these little eyelets right here? It just kind of like snaps on there, hooks into there. So that's interesting. Pretty much because you don't have to really take it off besides to work on it or whatever, because the battery slides in right there, and then the USB, micro SD is right there. So yeah, this thing's got its landing skids and all that. Yeah, they're plastic, but these arms that come out are metal. It's one heck of a main board on there, compared to what I'm used to, the little X4s. So that's very cool, and I don't know, I'm very excited to go fly it, and I've heard it's really stable, and I've also heard for the dropouts to make a little hole in the body here, it's like in your Lexan body, and take your antenna. I think there's even trimming instructions. There's a good write-up on it to improve the range and everything, and I'll probably link that in my YouTube video here. But basically, you're going to put the hole through the body, and I think they want you to make this a certain length, the actual antenna, and then put it through the body, and it's kind of like, reminds me of the Lozi Mini 8, where they got it laying down, but then you stick it out of the body a little bit, and all of a sudden you get a lot better range. But yeah, it just kind of snaps onto there, which is kind of nice, because let's say you get in a crash, you don't want to tear it through body posts and all that. You want it to just give, and then it'll come off. So here's the front view. It's a big chopper. Let me get my other one from the ground here. Look at the difference. It's a big chopper. I'm used to flying these. I've mastered these. Look at the difference. I think the camera is as big as the body on the X4. So it's going to be awesome. So we're going to go do a little trial flight here. I'm going to charge it up. We're going to go do a little trial flight just to get used to it. Maybe shoot some video with the camera here, and get used to the angles that should be at to get good stuff. Try to get some video of the dogs flying over them. There's Bruni right there. No? So it should be great. And for the price, I can't beat it. So I really wanted something that was reliable, that had a camera to it. I know these X4s, they have little cameras on them, on X4 C7s, or whatever they're called. I just wanted something bigger and more stable for the flight, and I've seen video from these before, and the video is quite awesome. It's quite clear and all that stuff. There's not that much of that, what they call it, the jelly effect to it. So for the price, figure I'd try it. Let's go fly her. Alright, well, I did want to show you real quick before I take it out and ruin it with my crazy flying skills. It's got a remote function for the lights on there. Dogs love this thing. It's a little dangerous for them, but I'll keep it away from them. Little ones. Little Hubson X4 is okay. This one's dangerous though. It's so big. And then of course the camera has a remote function on there. There's no indicator on the the remote here though to show otherwise, so I'll have to just pay attention. But I thought that was really cool how it looks. And you can see the back, the front lights right here are white, like, you know, headlights, and then these in the back here are, you know, like brake lights, so you can kind of tell. Alright, so I wanted to show you the transmitter. It looks really cool and a lot of stuff. Here's the buttons for your power level, I believe, on here. 100%'s over here. And then this one right here is for your lights to go on and off. And then here's all your trims. And here's your little... Right there you can see it's in the center. And then it just kind of shows it. And that's pretty cool right there. You can see the blades on here move when it's moving. And then I'm not sure how accurate this is. I'll test it outside, but it's got like a range indicator here, your signal strength, kind of like a cell phone. So I thought that was interesting right here. Alright, so I've gotten a little more used to it now. I'm going to go over the controls, the rest of the controls, really quick. These percentages are the rates at which it responds to your commands. So 40 is for beginners, and 100 is almost instantaneous. When you flick it to the left or right, it's going to really take off. So you can do tricks or better maneuvers, you know, quicker, more professional maneuvers. Top left here, you flick it once and the video comes on, the video camera. This one right here is for taking a photo. Just a quick photo, hit it, you'll take a photo from wherever you're flying at. This one's up here, they say is for rolling, I guess, for tricks. The manual is very vague, so I recommend going to the forums and seeing what's up with this one. Even the binding procedure is very vague. As you can see right now, there's no signal strength or a channel that's selected. You can see right now it's just sitting there blinking. Dogs are coming over to check her out. But as you can see, it's just blinking and we're not connected. What I found out is that in order to bind these two each time, it's not automatic like the Hubsons that I'm used to. Take your throttle here and you go up and then back down, and then all of a sudden it will find a signal, and then it'll just work after that. So I don't want to get into too much detail with the review yet as far as what has broke on me, what has given me problems, what I do and do not like. I want to try it for a little while, do some crashes, do some onboard video, and test for those dropouts also, and see if that signal strength right there is real or what. Now that I know what all the buttons are for, I won't be using all of them, obviously, but there is things to be said about it, good and bad, but I want to get some more time with it and really get used to it. Today it was a little windy out, and this gets taken by the wind a little bit easier than my Hubsons because they're so small and they're a little heavier, I guess you could say, for their size. So this is more like a big leaf in the wind that is going to get affected by those drafts and winds more. There were storms rolling through today, but I got some video indoors and outdoors before it got too dark, and I am impressed with the video quality. The audio quality is not good, but I'm just glad there's a microphone on it at all, because it just adds to the quality of the videos that can be captured with it, and that's the main reason I bought it, is to be able to catch some video from the air. And maybe I'll tag one at the very end of this I took of the dogs, going after it a little bit, getting used to it outside, because that was still pretty clear and early out. We got some natural light. It really relies on natural light to make a good quality video, kind of like this iPhone does. So I can't really ding it for that. But it's really cool. Just look at it blinking there. It's just awesome. And I found that it's very stable and it responds quick, even to 40% rate here on the transmitter compared to the lag in response that the little X4 has. So it's definitely a more don't want to say fancier, but it's a more advanced chopper for the more advanced flyer, and I think I'm ready for that, so that's good. I will be posting soon enough, week or two, once I get some real time with it. I don't want to just spit anything out. What I think about it, and if it's worth it to spend the money on it and make your son happy, or your daughter, or yourself, and not be mad you got a hunk of junk from China. So I'll be reporting back in a week or two, like I said, and that way you get some information that's from real world tests. Until then, peace out. Radio on, radio on. No, that's not how it sounds. This is how I sound. That's how the dogs look.
I got your video.